Good morning. Welcome to Compliance Over Coffee. Another week and the first one in February. Happy February, and we have daffodils again, just to make us smile. So this morning we are continuing with our document series, and it is another could have. And we're going to talk this morning about our source of funds guide. What is that? What does it do? Why do we use it? How do we use it? The source of funds guide links in directly with anti-money laundering. Good morning, Mova. How are you? I hope you got your coffee. It links in directly with AML, and we have it because we want to give a heads up to our potential clients as to exactly what is expected of them, and this is one of the documents that goes out in our investor packs. And what it does is it gives them a guide as to the types of documentation that we accept dependent on what they're saying their source of funds are. So let me give you a couple of examples. Let's say that they have downsized their house and released some capital to be able to invest in property, which could happen. And therefore we state, solicitor's letter, proof funds going from solicitor's account after the sale as to how much money was going into their account, and then they're moving it into an investment account, just so that they understand the types of documentation that are accepted. So if they have inherited something, again, a solicitor will be involved and there will be lots of paperwork there. So this document itself has two columns, and in the first column it's the source of the funds, so that could be a lottery win, or good morning Will, how are you doing, and thank you for the Happy New Year. It should be New Year's Eve every day, it's Groundhog Day, Will. It should be New Year's Eve, New Year's Day every day. Or Tony would say Christmas Day probably every day. Yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day every day. We'll go with that one. Happy New Year, Will. And thank you for joining us. So there are two columns, and the first column is the source of funds type. So it could be a lottery win, it could be an inheritance, it could be sale of a property and releasing funds, it could be taking early retirement, it could be being made redundant. It could be all sorts of things, but we chose, I think, a list of about 15 different things that we thought of. And then on the right-hand side next to that, we give them a description as to exactly what type of evidence we will accept to prove that particular source of funds. And what that does is it makes it very, very clear from the beginning that one, you're going to be wanting this, and two, they can have a look through the list and see where they fit, and then choose where they fit, and then select the evidence that we require, and they can send it back. And what this guide does for you is it helps them understand about what you're looking for, otherwise you're exchanging lots of emails and telephone calls. And it also helps you back up your anti-money laundering, KYC, know your client. And so it really, it's a benefit for them for understanding, it's a benefit for you because it shows that you understand exactly what's required of you. And it heads off all of those unnecessary questions that you don't want to keep answering. So that is our source of funds guide, which is a could have document. That's it for today. I will be back on Thursday with another Compliance Over Coffee. In the meantime, I've got a couple of things that I have to tell you, and I know Tommy's going to remind me about it. This evening I am live and presenting at Belfast Pin. I think Tony might be putting a link up in the group, or will put a link up in the group, we'll share. If anyone's interested in joining in, that's me live presenting Belfast Pin this evening. And on Wednesday, in case you'd forgotten and you haven't seen the link, Trish McGee and I, the lovely Trish, and I are doing a clubhouse room where we're going to be talking about all the things that can go wrong with sourcing and why you're not making money but you've set everything up. So that's us in Clubhouse on Wednesday. That's tomorrow evening at, I think it's 6:30 start. So it's Belfast Pin this evening and Clubhouse tomorrow. That's it for today. Have a great Tuesday, everyone, and I will be back with you on Thursday for more Compliance Over Coffee. Bye for now.